This is where I am in my healing. Because in retrospect, over all the years of whether it was friendships or relationships, it's appearing like I am meeting the same experiences, just in different bodies, in different forms. And at this point, I am fucking tired of meeting the same fucking spirit. And I realize because I am who I am now, and one of the things I definitely am and have discovered on my spiritual journey is I am a healer, and opposites attract. And your quest of spirituality, when you are healing and becoming wholly yourself, the opposition that you attract are usually people and spirits that are broken. And I just think that I've reached a point in my life where I am tired of internalizing these negative experiences with the opposition. If I'm a healer, God, just say that. Because I can assist with healing from a more maybe spiritual or professional aspect, if I may. And then I won't have to personalize it. Because along with me being a healer, I'm an empath, right? And empaths internalize a lot. And some days, baby, some days I can wake up and I feel the weight of the world. Real shit. And I don't want to keep having these experiences with love on any level. If you're my sister, if you are my sister, bitch, why can't I love you and you love me in return? What the fuck is all of these underlying envy or jealousy issues that you fucking have? And when you get so upset within yourself about me or because of me, and you're conjuring up all of this fucking negative energy that's in return eventually will be sent out to me. Bitch, you could use all of that motherfucking energy to correct your own situation so you won't feel those things in dealing with the fuck me. Because let me tell you some real motherfucking shit, how real I motherfucking am, how sincere I am, and this is just real motherfucking shit. I'm so sincere in me and in my sisterhood with those I call my sister that I know that your intuition or your divine guidance comes to you when those negative thoughts rear up and they say to you, don't do it regarding me. So whatever it is you're feeling, I'm gonna give you another example. How about that? I'm gonna give you another example. We're gonna go to the watch, bitch, and I'm gonna say we're gonna go to that bitch. Let me tell you something about that bitch. I knew that bitch for mad motherfucking years, okay? And I can honestly say at this point, I didn't know her. I knew of her. And the reason why I knew of her is because all of these years that we have been associates, there was nothing negative that presented itself in spite of it was my intuition. I ain't gonna fucking lie. My intuition dread up, but because there was nothing tangible, I invited her into my personal space. And I'm saying all that shit to fucking say, right? Is that I ignore my fucking intuition when I should not have. But so the fuck did she. Because when she was plotting on trying to extort me, when she got on her motherfucking bullshit and thought she was gonna come at me sideways, I knew her intuition spoke to her like mine spoke to me about her. I know that there was some type of divine interference when the divine said to her, don't do it. Not even because of the unforeseen circumstances, but because of I am who I am. I know she got intuitive information that told her, don't do it. And she did it any fucking way. Now, let me tell you about some other shit I have experienced through my ex. My ex told me, I don't even fucking believe in karma and all that bullshit. But baby, you don't have to believe in karma or frequencies or energy or divinity or divine intervention. You don't have to believe in things for you to witness it. These experiences that come into play with said previously energies or entities is because it's deeper than just you having a time of admission. It is showing you, it is proving to you that this shit is real. And I don't give a fuck what y'all bitches try to tell me about. You know, bitch, nigga, All of the frequencies that we resonate with, don't resonate with, just because we don't admit to it, or maybe because we deny it, don't mean it ain't motherfucking real. That shit is real. I'm gonna use my ex for an example. He was in a very unfortunate circumstance that caused him to be taken away from us for 14 years. You cannot tell me that when he was behind those motherfucking walls, behind those gates, and underneath that fucking cement, that he did not only ask and pray for forgiveness, but ask and pray for a second chance. And I'm unsure what the creator may have been feeling regarding that, but I know he was giving a second chance. It was given unto him what he prayed for. He prayed long enough. I assumed that the creator felt like it was sincere. He focused long enough, and it was granted. Whatever that second chance was, it was granted, and it had something to do with me. Not everything, but it had something to do with me. And he totally misused and abused an opportunity that was presented to him from the divine in fucking up with me. And again, let me remind you, I am not even talking about relationships. We all have free will. And you know, motherfuckers always get to say, nobody owe you, nobody owe you, nobody owe you. Stop with that not taking accountability bullshit. Get the fuck from out of here, motherfucker. You owe. You don't owe me your life. You don't owe me a relationship. You don't have to stay in a situation that you're not happy in. You don't have to stay in a situation that you feel forced. You didn't owe me that. But what you owed me was honesty. Whether I liked it the fuck or not. Whether I was ready to deal with it or not. You owed me that because you owed it to yourself first. Because of all of the shit that he had been through prior to whatever fucking situation happened when he arrived. not admission. There's a difference between honesty and admission. And maybe again, I'm dumbing it down. It could possibly be because I'm still trying to figure this shit out myself. But when I say honesty, I'm saying, motherfucker, you owe me to say, T, listen, we've been through a lot of shit, and I appreciate, but what's going on is this. Not an admission, honesty. Y'all real niggas or nah? Everybody run around hollering that shit. Even at 40, 50 years old, got these niggas running around talking about they real niggas. Y'all real niggas. But are you real men? I'm just trying to find out and I'm just trying to understand. And so because we cannot have and did not have that conversation, well, we didn't have it then, and I guess we won't have it now. It has left me in a space of severe anger, disgust, uh, disappointment. Because in you being honest or in you being real with me, well, I guess I may have been asking for too much. Well, I have been going through a lot in my healing. And you probably gonna go through a lot in yours. But I'm grateful for the progress that I have made. And in healing, when I was in the trenches of it, the thick of it, I just couldn't understand what I did. If I had did anything, if this was some type of karma, because that heartache, baby, that heartache I felt was chopping me down at my fucking knees. And here I am, grateful at the stage I'm at that I was able to get to this point. And I could not have done it without the Creator. You know, I was going to go through each and every incident on my channel. I was going to go through each and every incident that left a significant mark in my life and regarding my ex. Because I thought those were important details that needed to be brought to the surface in order for me to understand who he is today. Oh, excuse me. Oh, child. Excuse me. And even though it's still very true, and I have done that, I decided not to go through those details on YouTube because you know what? That is something that he needs to do for himself. I have went through those details, and I realized this. The man is 49 years old and will be 50 this year, but upon his incarceration, he was 35, and he very much could possibly be still in the mind state of a 35-year-old. But I need all of you, and particularly him, to understand this. mind manipulation and mind games are for the immature. The only reason, and even narcissism. Now, this is my perspective. I cannot speak to you from a clinical standpoint or from a professional standpoint. I can only speak to you from human experience. But narcissism, no matter how it happens or come across, because you have to be aware at least of the fact that they have no capability emotionally, spiritually, um yeah, for the most part they have no capability of at all to care for anyone outside of themselves. They are a thousand, I was about to say 100, but they are 1,000% self-centered, and if it does not benefit them and solely them, then they're not interested, right? But coming from my perspective, first of all, thank you to the creator that I was pulled up out of that fucking shit and that my motherfucking eyes was open, because recovering from a narcissist is very, very serious, depending on your mind state, depending on your heart state, or if the both is in alignment combined with spirituality. It is not a fucking easy thing to get over, right? But I'm gonna say this about a fucking my ex. The experience ultimately brought me back down to the same very choice that I was supposed to make 13, 14 years ago. 13, 14 years ago, 14 years ago, I was at a point, I was at a fork in the road because he caught this case. And he caught this case, and I was pregnant. 10 weeks motherfucking pregnant. Bitch, when I motherfucking tell you I was waiting for that nigga to call me. Because he was out there taking care of his motherfucking business, and in between all of that, I was doing my doctor's appointments, all of this shit to certify and make sure that it solidified that we was having a motherfucking baby again, baby. When that motherfucker called me, honey, I was on my little Verizon motherfucking cell phone, bitch. This when you had to pay for the shit by the motherfucking minute. You hear me? You had to pay for the shit by the motherfucking minute. And it said this call and this, that. And I was a little bit confused, but it was a collect call. And I was like, okay, well, maybe, he needed to call collect for whatever reason. You know what I mean when you're living that motherfucking lifestyle, okay? Cool. Yeah, what's up, babe? He said, babe, I'll never forget this motherfucking shit. That nigga said, babe, listen to me and listen to me good. I said, honey, I was waiting for you to call me. I got something to tell you, but you go first. He said, good. Listen to me. I got in a little bit of trouble, and I can't come home just yet. But, bitch, and when I do that high pitch sound, that's because I don't know if it was divine intervention. I don't know if that baby inside of my womb was feeling some type of fucking way. Or I don't know if my subconscious went into a motherfucking tailspin. It could have been all three. But, bitch, I couldn't understand a word that nigga was saying after that. All I know is that I couldn't hear what that nigga was saying. I couldn't hear so much. I kept saying, what? I can't hear you. What? What? Bitch, I couldn't receive that. Girl, I motherfucking fell out. And this is all how I knew I felt, because I don't remember falling out, but I do remember my squad. And I'm going to use their abbreviations because I don't want to put nobody out there. That's not what we do. But I had an immediate supervisor with the initials PP. I had a partner by the name of LP. I'm sorry. I had another partner by the name of T. That's 3 people, right? They came onto the perimeter, saw me uncontrollably crying, lift me up, took me to the vehicle that we rode and arrived in. I remember trying to get my way about me, coming back around to explain to them what happened. Bitch, I had blacked the fuck out because I just couldn't receive what the fuck he was telling me. So I'm saying all of that to say is that y'all motherfuckers, you pray to the Creator for things. Keep in mind, we are all, for the most part, all are not just divinely in tune, but the Creator lies within us. Divinity is within us. We are all created in the likeness of. And y'all motherfuckers go to the Creator, whether you feel like the Creator is in the sky, up above the sky, excuse me, I mean no disrespect, or whether you know the Creator is in you, an elevation part of you. I'm not talking about that right now. But you go to Creator, you go to the Creator, and you ask for another fucking chance, a second shot. You like, yo, you know what? I look back and I fucked up. And now, because of you, I see where I fucked up at. But because I can come to you and repent, and I can tell you that I fucked up, and I can admit that I fucked up, I am now asking not just for your forgiveness, but for another chance. And the Creator sends you these people. I don't know who these people may be in your life, but I do know that the Creator is a motherfucking chess player, baby. That Creator start to moving furniture around and move shit around and make shit motherfucking happen, okay? Yeah. And they moving shit around and they say, you know what, this is what I got in line for you, but I need to be able to trust that you're going to take care of this because of your experience. You told me that you would. And to make a long story short, y'all motherfuckers take the people that the Creator has sent for you to elevate to another level, past a certain level, or into your greatness. Y'all take them motherfuckers for granted or don't want to recognize them for who they are in your motherfucking life. You don't even recognize the fucking Creator. You have no motherfucking discernment. Y'all take these people for granted. Y'all hurt these people that was sent to assist you. You try to destroy them. And think, or say, or feel that the Creator didn't show up for you. Was it because he didn't show up the way that you thought he would? Did he not show up the way that you assumed that she was supposed to? Y'all fuck up the blessings that's being sent through you, to you. Sometimes those blessings come through people. And they have to come that way because you prayed in such urgency. That was the fastest way the Creator could get them to you. And you turned the fuck around by